Laser got the juice.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. it up, Blondo. Run 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 it up, Blondo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Denver Broncos. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that
Will be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. That's completed. It's Greg Dulcich. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out, you can run wide receiver routes with him, you can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Yeah. Run it up, Londo. Run it up, Londo.
They go play action with Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look at it.
Run it up, Blondo.
It's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And it gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Second and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Sutton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from
pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense and go, sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
Rolling to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's
Run it up,
taken
Rondo.
down.
Run it up, Rondo.
Alex Singleton making the play defensively.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points. But everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
3rd and goal, the ball at the 11. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, but still a decent ways from the end zone now on 4th and goal.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Ricky Seals-Jones. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Zerline good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the 1st half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Yeah.
From the 48-yard line,
Run it
here's
up,
a
Rondo.
2nd
Run it
down
up,
and
Rondo.
9. From the gun, it's Wilson. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah,
looking to get pushed inside, stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And that felt like a little
Run it
extra
up,
pressure
Blondo.
on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the wide side with Cook. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Hearing this one out for Evans. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play. It forced them to try and force some contact and short the sticks.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 1st down, Wilson. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. No gain on the screen there, and 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now it's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Wilson will throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the
Run it
Jets'
up, Blondo.
23.
Run it up, Blondo.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Play action. It's Wilson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
decision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. They'll get this up to about the 44. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Rodgers. Garrett Wilson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Rodgers. Airing this one out for Evans. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep.
Yeah.
Let's try and hit him.
Run it up, Londo.
Unfortunately, to
Run
no
it up,
avail.
Londo.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. 1st and 10. It's Wilson. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version
Run it up, Blondo.
of
Run it up, Blondo.
in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Wilson's throw caught here by Dulcich. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, Wilson. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Lutz for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From his end zone, Wilson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a...
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have it.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Oh, 9-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in,
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Wilson. The pass for Sutton is intercepted. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach.
Run it up, Londo.
Us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes. Remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about you get 5? They'll really be happy.
On second down, Freeman. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Mike Evans. 49 yards. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league. 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario get enough first downs, and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Pushing through the contact. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On third down, here's Williams. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now Wilson on 1st down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackle there. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. They go back to the ground with Williams. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Throwing on 1st down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Here's 2nd and 10. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
Over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially solve this one away. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
From his end zone, Wilson. Hard running at the 15. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he's out right at the 25.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame, get used to the ground shaking, so you don't
and behind the line. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Broncos, they move back over 503-2
Londo.
on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Yeah, yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Yeah, yeah. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo. Run it up.